What if the most powerful love story doesn't make any sense? What if the kind of love that lasts forever is the one that defies every rule we were told? That's the heart of it. That's the kind of love this podcast is about. Because real love, the kind that burns deep, the kind that breaks you and builds you at the same time, doesn't walk in quietly. It crashes. It collides. It doesn't ask permission. It doesn't wait to be understood. And when it happens, you don't need a reason. You just know. I've lived the kind of love that people say is too much, too fast, too wild, too intense. But here's what I've realized. Love isn't meant to be safe. It's meant to be real. We try to package love into timelines and logic. We look for checkboxes. Do they look the part? Do they say the right things? Do they fit my future? But the truth is, the love that truly changes us often looks nothing like what we expected. It's not convenient, it's not filtered, and it damn sure doesn't follow the rules. It's crazy, it's true, it's timeless. And that's exactly why I created this album. Every track on Crazy. True, timeless. The love that breaks logic is a chapter from that kind of story. The kind of love where your heart leaps before your head can stop it, where logic fails but feeling rises, where one look can undo everything you thought you knew. We start without logic, with love, because let's be honest, love was never supposed to be logical. We don't fall for someone because they fit. We fall because something in us recognizes them, even before we understand why. Then we go into the madness we choose, because that's what real love is, a chosen madness. You pick this person, with all their chaos, with all their flaws, and you say, I still want this. It's not weak, it's not romantic fantasy, it's a raw, conscious choice to feel everything fully. Leave the world behind? That's not a metaphor. That's what it feels like when you're with someone who becomes your world, where nothing else matters, not the crowd, not the past, not the noise, just that moment, just that pull. Love isn't always poetic. Sometimes it's uncomfortable. Sometimes it's painful. But if it's true, it's unafraid, like an unconditional, unafraid. And if you've ever fallen for someone who completely wrecked your plan, you'll get you ruined my logic. Because the best kind of love doesn't fit into your design. It breaks the frame and makes something better. Now here's the part most people don't say out loud. Real love is risky. You put your heart out there. No backup plan, no safety net. That's love is the risk. But if they're the right one, that risk becomes the best decision you ever made. The final track, the kind that stays. That's what we all hope for. Not the loudest love, not the easiest love, but the love that shows up every day, even when it's messy, even when it hurts. That's what I call timeless. So if you're in the middle of a love that feels wild, messy, confusing, maybe you're not doing it wrong. Maybe you're just doing it real. And if you're still waiting for that kind of love, don't settle, don't shrink, don't compromise your fire to fit someone else's comfort, because the one who's meant for you will not be scared of your heat. They won't walk away because you love hard. They'll stay because you love honestly. That's the kind of love this world needs more of. So here's my challenge to you. Stop chasing the love that looks good on paper. Start holding space for the love that feels real in your soul. The kind that doesn't need to be explained, only felt. Like I said at the beginning, Crazy. True, timeless. That's not a description. That's the standard. Like, share, tag someone who needs to hear this, because someone out there is waiting to be reminded that the most beautiful love stories don't make sense, they just make everything. I'm VJ Kumar, and this is Meaningful Podcasts Fall Hard. Love deeper, break the logic, choose the real.